When we feel disconnected, when we feel somewhat tight, worried, anxious, angry, all of these emotions are signal for something. Many people believe that this is a signal because outside is something happening. Something outside is going on, right? I mean, they made me feel that. They did this, right? They did this. And it's almost like we feel totally okay to feel that way, you know? We even give ourselves approval. Kind of like what they have done to us was so harsh, now it's okay to have a total outburst, right? A total anger outburst and really, really crack everything there, right? Put our whole emotion to them. I want to share some thoughts on that. I want to share some thoughts about emotional regulation. I want to share some thoughts and some mind food, but also I want you to be so super open and listen with your heart, because this is a conversation with absolute kindness and not judging at all. I'm not judging you for doing that. I'm not giving you any sort of blame at this moment to give you the freedom you need to really explore what is happening inside of you, okay? If you're meeting the first time, hello and welcome. My name is Patricia. What we are doing here, well, we are opening up to new possibilities in life. We are opening up. And because we are trying to move into a new direction, we are trying to move our to our highest good, right? To the potential we actually have in this life, we need to check out what is going on in the here and now. And most often we actually do bring stuff from the past in the here and now. And that's why we keep having those difficult conversations. We keep having those difficult relationships to learn and to discover. But most often we are not discovering enough on what is going on here, okay? I can talk as long as I want with someone else, but if I'm not open enough and if I'm not honest enough, if I'm not authentic to myself, I will never be able to change anything, okay? And I feel that that needs so much training, and I'm very, very happy and passionate about this path, walking this with you. So if you do like stuff like this, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, let's dive into today's video. So when we are at a place where we feel an unease, right, a stress factor, we are looking in the outside world and we are kind of clarifying how we feel by saying, well, this circumstances happen. This happened. I lost my job. I changed my relationship. I found out this about my mother. I found out this about my father. I suddenly understand the connection they had and the way I grew up, and all of those things are coming up to the surface, right? And you're like, holy crap, like this is intense. And you know, I'm bringing this up with kind of a consciousness, but let's say you are not in that consciousness where you're at the moment. Not judging you, not blaming you, but oftentimes we have those very difficult conversations, and you know, something happens, and what happened is our old pattern is coming online, right? And that's not like, oh, I choose to react like this or like that. It's very automatic, okay? Very automatic. And so I feel though there is this very, very crucial aspect, right? We are looking in the outside. We are looking, okay, those people did all of this. I have the right to feel that way. I have the right to feel sad. I have the right to feel angry. Yes, you do. The question is, how often do you want to be in that place where underlying of all of that, okay, of anger, of frustration, all of that, what is the lack behind it? What do you lack? You see, there is some kind of need you want that isn't met. There is something that you are trying to get. And, there is this one aspect we have, I think, talked about it, but maybe not enough. And that is actually, we feel so oftentimes in unease because we have disconnected to ourselves. We have disconnected to our heart, to our own expression, to the way how we mostly or are most aligned with to show up. Okay, the way how we show up is sometimes very, very much how we got teach from mommy or daddy, from the school system. What do you say? How do you react? Like, what is polite? What is respectful? Right? All those values, and maybe you come to conclusion, holy crap, this is actually not who I am. This is actually not what I represent. This is actually not who I am. You see, and that can create so much anger and so much power that is stored in your belly, right? And that wants to come out, right? It wants to come out, wants to be expressed, wants to be shared. And it's not really about the conversation that you just had. It's about enough, right? Enough of not being me. Enough. I want to be able to express myself freely, openly, right? I want to share, right? So when you're having those difficult conversations with someone you really love and someone you are sharing a life with, if that is a friend, if that is a work colleague, I mean, in however way, right? Ask a couple of questions, not just only, well, this person is just, and it's their fault and whatsoever. It's about, what do you really feel? What is it that makes you so upset? What is it? And the idea, oh, this person hasn't done all of it and he should know better, she should know better, all the blame game. So maybe put the blame game aside and be like, okay, how much did I share about myself? How much did I openly share of what my needs are? Have I shared that? And if so, was the other person ready to hear me? Were we on the same eye level? Or did I just pretend we are in a relationship that we are not having? Let the fire burn stuff that is no longer serving you. When things are breaking, when things are going its own ways, that's not the worst. Sometimes that's exactly what you need, right? I would actually say it's oftentimes exactly what you need. Does it feel great in the beginning? No, no. It involves a lot of pain, right? It's those conversations and those kind of things you thought would stay in your life forever, and you were trying to build something, and then it crashes down, and you are like, oh, I didn't want to have that. What now? Right? Use it. Use the energy you have at this moment to find a way to move into waters that align again with you, but from your truer essence, right? From your truer version. Go and find what is the truest version of you in this current moment. And this could actually, by the way, change in 2 hours. It could change tomorrow, because you see, when you start to work on yourself, you change your mind. You change the way how you see yourself very, very often. You start to see through so many different layers of all the patternings, all the behaviors you put on, during different things that you were expressing yourself, that you were trying to make something, some point, Maybe you are someone who is always trying to be the right, I have the right to see it like this or like that. It's very hard for you to see another perspective. It gives you a certain safety. You gotta understand, what is it that you mostly want to express? Mostly. What do you want to share? What do you want to show the world? Do you want to show the world who you are? And if so, how would that look like? Right? How would that look like? Start to get back to you. Start to look into your life with a higher presence, right? Learn to be more present to the moment, because that will allow you to make a change, to shift, to somehow guide you more, deeper, to more mystery of who you are from here. You see, that's not something you can discover from outside. Nobody can tell you. You gotta go and journey by yourself. It's a journey that is wild. It's powerful. It's very potent. It's very it gives you a lot of life force, energy. It's super, super healing, but it's challenging, very, very much challenging. So thank you for being here. Thank you for standing up for yourself. I'm truly, truly honored to be here with you, to share this journey with you. I'm sending you all the love and all the blessings that I can. And with that said, thanks so much, and bye.